Alright, let's jump into the Egyptian challenge pack. Tap on the reveal vase power up. Okay, I got it. Now tap on a vase. Ooh, how exciting. That is so exciting. Oh boy. Alright, so there's a bunch of plants and a bunch of zombies. So we can start out with the top here. Let's go ahead and plant that in preparation for him. And a camel one. Let's go ahead and plant that there. Now I dug that guy up right away. And the reason I did this is because if it was another regular zombie, the spud would actually kill two of them at the same time if they spawn at the same time. Which is why I figured it'd be okay. We've got the one guy going now, so he will eventually kill all of them, so I'm not too worried anymore. Though because of this first zombie, he actually is only doing damage to the first two. So that's actually not as good. But the rest will die. Because the rest will die fairly soon, I can go ahead and spawn in this last zombie in just a second. There we go. Actually, it was another one. Let's go ahead and plant this over here. I think that lane is okay. Alright, so we've got a bunch of other stuff coming in here too. Let's at least get a couple stuff for all the lanes. It's kind of the defend all kind of method. It's not really the greatest method in this format of this game. Alright, so the one zombie we can definitely handle. We'll start adding some more power to, let's say, this lane. I'm not sure which lane will be good. But because we have two now in this lane, we can go ahead. Was that guy not going to die up the top there? That'd be really annoying. Oh, good. He did die just in time. Oh, boy, was that close, though. But we did win that lane. Okay, let's keep doing this lane because this lane is pretty much safe. This lane is pretty much safe. We'll go add that there just for a little bit of extra damage if need be. Now we're going to start working on the middle lane. We are going to need more damage for that. Let's go ahead and... well, let's save this for a second. Oh boy, that lane actually got really screwed there. Should be okay at this point now that I've got this plant food, but we're going to have to go ahead and use that. Now we can use it. How does this review power up work? Does that cost 200 coins? Is that what it's saying? 200 coins cost to use that? This lane over here is pretty safe as well. Oh, well, now it's not as safe, but it's okay. They all should die. So now it's only the middle lane left. That's got most of them there. Oh my gosh, there's so many guys back here. And we can plant that there. So now we have to hope that that one guy can kill them all, which is not looking terribly awesome, to be honest. We only have the review power up. I don't think it's going to be very useful right now. So we just got to believe, you know? We have to believe. Those actually zombies walking are pretty weak. But unfortunately for me, this one zombie with the cone head did a lot of damage. But I think we still might have a chance here. I'm not sure yet, though. The walnut's still holding up. The guy in the back is finally starting to take damage. Alright, I think we'll be okay now. As soon as that conehead guy died, this will be a slow, painful death for this one zombie, but he will, or he should eventually die. The shield's gonna break in just a second. And he is left confused and stunned and very lonely about what's going on with his life. Down goes an arm. And in one more shot, down he will go as well. So there we go, perfect. Alright, so a little bit slow there, but we did end up winning the first Egyptian challenge, though it wasn't a super beautiful win, but it was a win nonetheless. Alright, we're moving on to the Egyptian challenge number 2. As all the vases lag on in here. So, cost 200 coins to use this power-up ability. I can see it being useful, though. Let's start at the very back here and see what we have. Nothing useful. Freezing, okay. A lot of freezing. Cabbages, okay. One cabbage for that guy. Cabbages for this lane. Start freezing this lane. And what's in this one? Something for, let's say this lane. The bottom lane actually has 2 plant food, so I'm pretty sure it's well defended. Let's go ahead and start on this lane. Ah, I see now why you want these things for this guy. But he will die in time, so I'm not too concerned with him. But those guys are pretty annoying. Alright, now we can start working on this one. Let's add a cabbage to this lane, so I'm not worried. I'm not focusing on the bottom lane right now. This guy might snuff out my... He might snuff out the ice thing there, unless he dies quickly. Okay, good, he did die in time. Perfect. Wait for his body to go away. Perfect. That last zombie is no problem. So, alright, the middle lane is safe, and we didn't waste too much on it. Let's start on this lane up here. It's got a little bit more protection to it. Good so far. Let's go ahead and add these down. Actually, I'm not really sure where I want to add these. I have to add that there. Okay. So let's go ahead and kill... preferably this first guy here. Nope, unfortunately he didn't die. So I need to do as much damage as possible. One more. Wow, that sucks for us, doesn't it? Oh! That sucked for us, but I was able to get him right at the end there just before he ate our brains with a lucky item, which gave us the power to throw the food back. So, not well played by me, but it's going to work out in our favor. Now at this point, now that I've got the front loaded, I should go ahead and probably just kill these guys off here in the front. That guy's probably dead now too in a second. Once their fire's gone, they're a lot less of a threat. I'm really worried about another one being actually in this lane. Well, damn, I was right. Well, son of a... That's really bad for us. So, no matter what, it looks like we still lost. I didn't have enough ice things, or I didn't put them in enough of the right spots. That's really unfortunate. It's kind of tough, because if you don't get the ice things to block those guys, you just kind of lose. I see the challenge is freeze them, and I didn't want to spend a whole lot of coins, but we stopped the first guy, but the next guy, with just one arm, was able to get us past. That's a bummer. Let's go ahead and retry. I think we can beat it. I think we just kind of messed up there a little bit. It was my fault. I think with a little bit smarter strategy, we can win this one. So maybe you should start with the plants first? I'm not really sure. Let's try that, though. Let's try starting with the plants. These lanes should, by all definitions, be weaker, which is why I'm not really filling them up too much. Suppose you could use the power-up if you want to. Let's start back here, though. See, these guys take a lot of damage before they die, so I think you have to freeze these ones in particular. But how are you going to know where your stuff is, you know, right away? So, okay, he did die. That's the good news. We do have quite a lot of power up in that lane, so let's go ahead and try and find it. There we go. That's something good right there to have. Okay, he can go ahead and die. Let's try this lane down here. I don't think this guy is going to die in time, so we're going to have to use the double bullets to kill him off quickly. The guy on the top might not die either fast enough for us. I don't really want to use this on him. Oh, he'll die, so it'll be okay. It'll be a slow, painful death, but he will die. Up there, I might need some damage. Didn't kill both of them, unfortunately, so now I need more damage to finish that one guy off. Really unfortunate. Can we kill this guy off in time? I don't know. Okay, good. One last hit. I really need some ice stuff. This is where you should probably use this right here. See, there's a fire guy. That means I really don't want to pull that one out. You probably should use it all in the front row stuff, to be honest. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that lane. That's the lane I probably should have done. Oops. Well, I'd go let that guy die. Probably. Well, that really sucks. Yeah, that lane's in a bit of trouble, isn't it? I suppose I could freeze the whole lane. Let's maybe try that strategy. So what I'm doing is just doing this strategy right here where I freeze everyone in their tracks while adding more damage locations everywhere. So the plan for that one is just like, I know there's a lot less characters on the field. I'm going to spawn everyone in and then go ahead and freeze them all with the hopes that, well, that happens right there. That they all get frozen, they all get blown up, and it works out. So that ended up being a pretty successful. I think you really need to check the first ones because that's where all the danger lies. But we were able to beat the Egyptian level. Or the second one, I should say. I think we're moving on to Egyptian Challenge 3. So, like I said, even if it costs coins, the thing is probably to check these ones. So there's a trap right there. That's good to know. And a zombie right there. Sarcophagus there. And there. Okay, so there's a lot of sarcophagus ones in this one. They are pretty powerful. So we'll want to do something like have this here and this here for that sarcophagus. This one we want to do something probably pretty similar if we can help it. These lanes I'm going to go ahead and add extra damage spikes to them. Or extra damage, power I should say. This lane is now protected by the fact that I know there's nothing in the front and there's a couple of these shooter guys. We're going to need some power for that lane. This lane can go ahead and use the extra power as well. I need something for the bottom lane though. That's where a problem is going to arise pretty soon. But they can see how they really want you to spend a lot of your coins real quickly here. I mean, you could pretty much cheat the game by just spending a bunch of coins and figuring out what everything was, but that wouldn't be, well, wouldn't be a ton of fun, you know what I mean? This guy will die. I'm waiting for him to die before I spawn any more stuff in that lane. Wait for his body to get out of the way. Okay, stuff right there, and... Alright. This will go ahead and kill that one sarcophagus zombie, so I need to wait for that to spawn, and then I can kill him like that. Let's go ahead and check this back lane here. Okay, we see a guy back there, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that up there. Sarcophagus zombie will blow up to where will that just get rid of his shell? I think that might just get rid of his shell, actually. I'm a little bit nervous about that one, the mine there. Not entirely sure about that. Let's try this lane back here. Okay, a conehead zombie. That lane up there might have some troubles, actually. First sarcophagus zombie, that's not fun. Second sarcophagus zombie, also not as fun. Not as fun as you would think. We have to use that there, unfortunately. That's not really a good spot to have it. Oh, are you kidding? I'm not sure we're going to kill these guys at this point. Start digging stuff up. That will at least help out for a little bit. Wow, there's so many sarcophagus zombies here. I'm not sure they're going to die to that either. Is it just zombies from here on out? That's not good. Get that out of the way. Everyone else is standing on top of spikes. That is the good news. That guy didn't die down there. Oh, but he's not taking damage now. Oh no, that's not good. He's not taking damage, and I can't hit him, so I think once again we've lost. I got the walnut down, but just a second too late. So he's standing there eating, but not taking damage, and as you can see, my sarcophagus eye is taking damage, but it doesn't matter. The other one in the middle was able to walk through too, so let's go ahead and speed that up there. So we lost another one. Oh man, that sucks, and we spent so much money on so many coins to try and figure out how it's going down. I really need your guys' help in the comments here to find out a better strategy. I'm not very good at this Vasebreaker game, clearly. Clearly, I'm not that strong at the Vasebreaker. I enjoy a lot of the other parts of Plants vs. Zombies, but Vasebreaker is clearly not my strong suit. Clearly, it seems like one land tends to have more plants, and a lot of the back stuff are plants, and the front stuff are zombies, but it's hard to tell. See, there's a zombie I don't want to screw around with. I wonder if it's smarter to like check a lane first. Let's see how expensive this is to check a lane like this. Oh, so this lane's pretty boned, right? Pretty boned lane, I would say. So it's going to need all of this damage and more, I think, to actually... And now I need a shield at the end of it. That has potential right there. So that lane is good to go. Let's go ahead and kill off the first two zombies like that. And then I'll kill off the third one. Because they might go eat some stuff. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I don't want them all eating at the same time. Does that even help? I don't know if that matters. I don't even know if that matters. Alright, so the other lanes are now quite a mess as well. I don't know where the sarcophagus zombies are going to be, which is a huge problem. And I also placed that way too far back. That was really stupid. You need to go in that gray space in front of it. I kind of messed that one up. Alright, that guy's good and dead. Alright, let's go ahead and spawn this guy in. So, oh boy. Alright, let's see. Perfect. Okay, that guy will die to that. That was close there, but we were able to get that done in time. I thought I planted that there. That sarcophagus zombie gonna die. He's starting to take damage from it. The one on top's gonna die too, so that's okay. Good, we have that if needed. Okay, this lane could use some help. Let's go ahead and plant that there. The top lane will let it go. Is that sarcophagus guy gonna die anytime soon is the big question. I wish he would. Okay, he did eventually die. Will his friend also die? Pretty please. Yes, okay, he did die. Okay, good. So those 3 lanes are good and solved. Let's see if we can figure out these lanes. So far, no. Now, how much damage can one of those guys output? Can he output enough to kill one of those things? I think the answer is no. Let's try this lane. Okay, he can't output enough damage to kill that. But I might have some problems in that 4th lane there. What's behind him? That's not good. What's behind him? That's okay. So I'll probably need to use my plant food in that 4th lane, but I want to spawn the rest of the zombies in that lane to see if I really do need it or not. Alright, so what we're going to do here is go all out on these guys. Alright, perfect. That worked. Oh, crap. Alright, well, we might have to have that take the damage. Okay, that's a sarcophagus zombie, so I might need to wait for the time period. Okay, so I can take this one out. I'm going to spawn those 2 sarcophagus zombies at the same time so they both take damage from this. And I'll place that there. And now we're good to go. So I spawned both of them out. So that checking was really smart there at the end. That allowed me to actually win because I allowed the potato mine to take out both their shields right away, which now makes for an easy victory here at the end. But it still was super expensive, cost 1,000 coins. Clearly they're trying to make their money out of you. And we get, what is this, some kind of scrubbing thing? What is this? Butter's a single zombie and Vasebreaker. What does that even mean? A butter zombie power-up. I have no idea how that even functions. How does that even work? We're going to find out, I assume. So, we got the Egyptian challenge. What does this do? Complete wave 15 and endless to unlock. Oh boy. What is this? Tap to butter a single zombie. What does buttering do? I guess it means to stop them in their tracks is what it's saying. It looks like a sponge. But I guess you throw it at them, you hit them, and you butter them up. And then they're stuck there. Seems like kind of a useless power. But that's alright.